Hi Flosstube, it's Lilia at 42 Stitches. Just doing another update video. It's gray and rainy outside. I'm feeling all kinds of off. Hair is up in a sloppy ponytail, no makeup on. I was supposed to go to work today. I did go to work, well, to the general area of work, but last minute, for various reasons, said F it. I came back home, hopefully getting in tomorrow to try and make up some of that time. We'll see. I gotta figure out childcare. I'm kind of off lately. I don't really know what's going on with me, but feeling a little off. Not feeling very healthy in general. I mean, nothing like seriously medically wrong with me, but I'm just not feeling well and not feeling like my normal self. So I'm working on fixing that. Nothing to overly concern you guys with. But yeah, just off. But I was home and nobody's home with me, so I figured now's a good time to try and do a video because I haven't done one in a while. I posted yesterday the video of my DNA results from Ancestry DNA. That was fun. That was a few weeks ago at this point with my husband and I at home. And then Sunday we were at my parents' house with my in-laws for Easter, and we let them know, and that was a lot of fun too. And that's it. If you're thinking of doing it, I recommend it. I mean, it's a little pricey for, you know, spitting in a tube and mailing it and then getting results, but it's definitely interesting. Nothing in it was a surprise to me, just the proportions were a bit of a surprise to me. So anyway, I thought it was fun. It was fun to do it, and I'm going to continue. I've been for a few years trying to build my family tree just from what everybody in the family knows. So I'm going to see what else I can probably dig up and see if this helps me in any sort of way. So anyway, let's move on to the stitching, right? That's what we're here for. Like I said, it's really gray and rainy. You might hear the rain tapping on the windows. Hopefully the lighting is okay. I got everything on, so we'll see. So the last time I did a video, I think I was in the middle of Siren and the Shipwreck. Let's get her out. Here we go. Really pretty. And I got some good progress on her. I feel like I have a cold coming on this morning, so if I'm a little sniffly or, you know, sound like I have a frog in my throat or something like that, it's because I'm possibly getting sick. The kids have been sick too. Well, my son, the daughter hasn't really been sick, but anyway, here we go. I think you guys are seeing it. There we go. And so again, I don't remember exactly what you saw last time. I'm pretty sure all of the hair is new from the last video. I don't think you saw any of that. And then all, or at least part of this green fin part off of her tail. Maybe I had already started some of this from the last time I showed you. So then I filled it out a little bit more, worked on that 1/1 skin up a bit to her ear, and then started doing hair, which is coming out really nicely. Really love this. I kind of want to try and get this done sooner rather than later. So I might, the next time I pick her up, I might start focusing on her a little bit more. Probably instead of doing like 1 week of work, I'll do 2 weeks of work every time I pick her up, because I just want to get her done. And that's on 32 count Arctic by Picture This Plus. Hear that rain, huh? It's really picking up right now. Alrighty. So after that, I did the spring pattern of the Country Cottage Needleworks Seasonal Celebrations. Started it, finished it, and FFO'd it, and here it is, completed. Let's pan it. pretty happy with it. I couldn't decide the fabric I wanted to put this particular one on, or stitch it on, that is, not the fabric that I put this on, but the fabric I stitched on. The picture, the sample picture on the chart had a light blue color, and it just didn't seem right to me. I didn't like it. I felt like it made the house all washed out, because the house is blue too, even though they weren't the same shade of blue, but it just didn't really work for me. And I couldn't really find another color that I was really happy with. For a while I was thinking yellow fabric would look nice, but I never got any spare time to go up to my LNS to try and find a yellow fabric. And I was feeling a little lazy. I didn't feel like trying to dye one. Plus, I don't think it would have been a uniform color if I dyed it myself. I would have had modeling, which usually I like, but for this, I wouldn't want modeling. I would want solid color. And so at the end, I figured, you know what? 28 count white Monaco, which is always readily available. Let's give it a go. Sometimes just white works out fine, right? And I think it came out really nice. It made the colors pop out more. And then the fabric was also not exactly what I was thinking of when I went to the fabric store, but I think it still works pretty nicely. And then the little pink rickrack that I glued in there. It's a little off center. There's a little more space on this side than this side. I'm not stressing over it. And it's actually bigger than the other ones I did. I don't use a template. I just sort of eyeball it when I do it because I don't have time to be that exact. But it's not like you have this sitting next to the other ones where you can see and say, oh, they look different sizes. They're just, you know, you put this one out in the spring, the other ones are away, and then the other one comes out for the other season, so it doesn't matter to me. I do like it. Because it's on the white though, like that cloud and the string that connects the banner flags, you can't really see. I think everything else is fine though. I have to admit, it is my least favorite of the four, but I don't dislike it. So I'm pretty happy with it. There it is. And then after that, I went back to my free DMC sale, travel through Europe from DMC Portugal or Spain. You know, both websites have it. And I had half of Burn done, I think, last time I showed you guys. Berna, right there. So I finished that guy up. Probably my least fun square to do. Again, I don't know, both. Not that I haven't been enjoying my stitching, but the spring country cottage was not my favorite, and this square was not my favorite. And I just saw some lightning outside. That's fun. I love lightning storms. I love thunder and lightning. Well, as long as I'm not outside, I like thunder and lightning. So I mean, it's fine. But it's probably my least favorite square so far. Yeah. And then I did get a good start on Vienna. A really good start, actually. So it's probably about half done. And I stopped. So it wasn't as bad as I was anticipating it to be, all of this square window building business. I still have to do all the back stitching though. And I don't think it'll be too bad. But I'm putting this away until next month. And I'll get to do the fun little Mozart right there. So for next month, I'm hoping to finish up Vienna and then do Lisbon, which I'm very excited about, finally. Get that done. And then, so that's, or not next month, I guess, this month, April, but towards the end of the month. And then end of May, I would do the next two blocks, which are Madrid and Rome. And hopefully by the end of May, I will be done with this. I have an FO. I probably won't FFO it until, I don't know, later. At end of summer, maybe? We'll see, because I want to get a few things done before the end of summer, so I'd rather focus my energy on just getting those things stitched up, and then I can spend a little time FFOing this. But it's going to be a wall hanging for my son's room. So end of May, I'm hoping to have a finish on this guy, and then end of summer, early fall, finally sew it up. And like I said, the mermaid is one of the ones I want to get done by the end of summer. So again, that's why I don't want to waste time FFOing the other piece. And this one I want to also have done by the end of summer. And it's, let me turn this so that things do not fall out. It is Amalia's stocking. It is Snow Bears by Dimensions. It's a kit. I substituted the fabric. Here we go. I think it's actually looking a little smaller than my son's stocking. So we'll see when I'm done, because they got to be at least similar in size, or else when they're older I can just see it. Hey mom, why is his stocking better than my stocking? Or not better, but bigger. So we try to avoid these things because I don't want to hear it. I stitched you a stocking. Just say thank you. So we'll see how it works out. But here is where I am. And I actually, today, since I was home, I was doing a few things, and then I figured, you know what, let's just sit and relax and do a little stitching. Because, again, I don't know what's wrong with me, so I figured some meditative stitching would be good. I finished all of the white stitching, at least all of the 4-strand half stitching, which was what I was just focusing on. That's all I've done on this stocking up to this point since I began it. See, it is looking a little small, isn't it? Then I haven't pulled out my son's stocking, but that is looking smaller to me. Even when you add like a bit up here, you know, for her name and stuff, I think it's like more narrow. We're gonna have to see. But again, I did this on a 28 count. You can kind of see the sparkles. 28 count. Picture this plus linen and Crystal Dwarf. That's what it is. Crystal Dwarf. But yeah, there are several errors in my counting up here. But honestly, like the design is in such a way that it doesn't really matter. It's pretty easy to fix because it's, you know, sticks of trees. As long as you have enough room to put those birds, as long as it generally looks like intertwining bare twigs in winter with snowflakes all over, you're pretty good, right? So you can see I actually did start some, I don't know, the last time I picked this up, not this time. Where is it? It's kind of hard to tell, but over here's some shading. It's white and light gray half stitches also. So there's some of that I still need to fill in. I think it's actually 2 different shades. I think one is just the light gray, and then some of it is the white gray tweeted with the light gray. Having second thoughts about this whole thing. So that's gonna kind of go in here in all this area, and then I can finally get the bears in. And then the bears finally have some color with those scarves, and then the birds, nice pops of red. And I am gonna change the colors in the scarves. So instead of being like that pink and purple, I'm gonna make them red and green with some gold, I think, maybe silver. I'm not really sure which way I wanna go with it just yet, but we'll see when I get there. So that'll be nice. It'll give some color, but yeah, it is kind of looking, I still think it's super cute, but I don't know. I guess I keep comparing it to Toby's stocking, and maybe I shouldn't do that, but his just had so much more going on. Although I'm getting this one done a lot faster. We'll see. I'm getting push forward, and you know, there's the back of the stocking still too, which I'll probably use the same material I used for Tobias's, which is like a red velvet with silver polka dots on it. And maybe I'll reverse the top. Instead of it being white with red lettering, maybe I do red with white lettering. It's a thought to give it another dimension of color. I don't know yet. Thoughts? What do you guys think? I'll show you what it's looking like so far. I mean, it's certainly looking wintry, right? Yeah, I think I just have to wait and see once I get those pops of red birds, the cardinals, throughout, and the scarves on the bears. Maybe maybe I'll start feeling better about it. And the fabric I have here is definitely helping, I think, compared to what the image is. Like, this is very pale blue with white, so it's all very washed out looking. So I think this already, just from the fabric, is giving it a lot more. Plus it's sparkly, which is nice. I'm probably gonna add some beading too, to be some sparkly snow. Like if I can get some silver or crystally beads to put throughout here randomly too, so it looks like sparkling snow on top of the fabric that makes it look like sparkling snow, and the little bits of white snow that's already stitched in there. We'll see. But it's pretty good. I mean, I would say I'm past the halfway mark at this point. At least at least halfway through, if not past the halfway mark. So that's good. And that's it. I have a little bit of secret stitching that I'm doing too. I have a piece that I did for a friend, so I'm not showing that just in case they're watching. I'm gonna FFO it hopefully this week. I just bought some material to do that and send it on its way. I'm gonna be doing the New Jersey Smalls gift exchange stitching too. I actually just kitted it up a little bit ago when I finished with the white on that stocking. I picked out what I was gonna do last week and kitted it up just now. So I'm hoping I'll get that done in the next couple weeks. And that's it. What do I have coming up? So I'm gonna work on the stocking the rest of this week, plus the small for New Jersey. And then I think I'm heading back to Siren after that, do 2 weeks of her. What else? 2 weeks of her, and then maybe Poppies, and then end the month with the Eurosal again. So I really, really want to get that Siren and the Shipwreck one done. So I'm every month at least giving it 2 weeks to see if I can get really far on it. And the stocking's gone really far too. So I think that one can just stay 1 week because it goes pretty fast. And both of them should hopefully be done by the end of summer. The Euro one, as long as I can do, like I said, 1.5 this month, so Lisbon and half of Vienna, and then in May can do Madrid and Rome. That one will be done too. And then June also I'll be doing the final Country Cottage Needleworks seasonal celebrations summer piece. I'll be done with that series, and that's pretty good. I'll be done with a lot of stuff by the end of summer, which is great because there's always more to stitch, right? There's actually a lot of Christmas stuff and some autumn stuff that I want to do. I'm probably gonna do a lot of Christmassy things this year, even though last year I kept thinking, oh, I'm not doing enough Halloween stuff, and I wanted to do more Halloween stuff, but just more Christmas stuff seems to be popping up. So I'll probably focus a bit more on trying to get more of those Christmassy things done. And then hopefully next year I'll do more autumny, Halloweeny things. But who knows? I mean, from now until a month from now, I'm going to change my mind on things, right? I have nothing to show in terms of stash, nothing new. Frankly, I'm saving up. I'm waiting for May. I already told my husband for Mother's Day, he's getting me tapestry from Ink Circles, because it's too beautiful. I cannot hold back anymore. So I'm getting tapestry in May with all the associated threads that I can. And then at the New Jersey retreat, I'll be probably doing a bit of shopping as well. So after that, I probably won't get anything else again until later on in the year, because I'm anticipating probably getting a fair amount of things, and that's okay. So I'll get tapestry in May, but I'm not starting it until my birthday, which is end of September. So that's it. Wow, that was quick. I'm home alone and can make a video as long as I want, and that's it. What do I got? Not even 20 minutes. But oh well, I'll make another one another time. All right, short and sweet, but hey, that's my update. All right, hope everyone is well. Bye.